It's Joseph here, and welcome back. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are going to be returning to FiveM, and we are going to be playing as a firefighter. So yes, I know it's been quite some time since we have done a video on the server Public Safety Roleplay, but to keep it short, I have been waiting for Z Development to update the fire script and the fire hose script as well. And it's been too long, but we finally got it. And in that time, I did work on the server quite a bit, optimizing a lot of things, adding new things to the server for people to do and to have fun doing. But apart from that, the focus of today's video is just to get back into the swing of things and to have fun as a firefighter and to kind of show off some of the new fire script calls and whatnot. I still have to update all the incident locations again for Roxwood because the fire script location file changed its format, so now I have to re-add everything one by one again. So hopefully that should not take too long, but I hope not. But apart from that, the server is ready to rock and roll. We're ready to get started on the trailer finally. But yeah, I decided to just update quite a few things and just to optimize the server the best I could in the meantime. You know, that way we would be ready once the update hits finally. But yeah, so in this one we are going to be responding to a working fire. I'm not quite sure the location, but engine 9 to fireboard, we're going to be en route. We're going to be making the response as well. So yeah, Roxwood County got a major expansion, so hopefully next time we can take some fire calls in the new areas of Roxwood as well. Okay, it looks like it's going to be in Chamberlain Hills, maybe? Now sometimes the GPS does throw us off, so we have to make sure that we're not going out of the way. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be the park. Yeah, it's going to be the park here, so I need to make sure we are going in the right direction. Okay, so let's go back in here. Hopefully we can fit our engine through here. Looks like it's a vegetation fire. Someone possibly throwing a cigarette into a bin. Or someone was probably playing with fireworks and caused a reaction from something flammable on the ground. Okay, so we can use the pump panel here. I thought Z fixed the issue where you can't see the pop-ups. I thought he fixed that, but it's no big deal. Okay, so let's get the hose line. Now I did change all the offsets as well for all the apparatus. So we will get the attack line from the hose bed at the correct place, and we'll get the supply line from the correct place as well. Because before I kind of just threw it on there just like as a temp holder, but now it should be more or less in the correct spot. But it is just a game, so I'm not going to worry about it too much, but just to where I know where it is. Engine 9 to fireboard, it can show us making a knock on the fire now. It's going to be a working vegetation fire. So it's just us on duty right now. So typically, the highest ranking member on duty can also act as the IC. Technically, that's what I do. Just so it's a bit more realistic, you know, in terms of radio communications as well. I do love the SC-based script as well, because before, you had to go through the clothing menu one by one. Okay, we're hitting the spot now. And it's just so much easier to equip your SCBA with the click of a button. It's just so much easier. I wish you can have 2 lines in service. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I wish you could have 2 lines in service at once when you're using the fire script. That would be a game changer, but it is what it is. That would certainly help speed things along, especially if you're making an interior attack as well. Going into the building on 2 different entry points as well, if it's a coordinated attack that way. But we shall see. That could be a possibility, but I'm not sure. This is quite a big fire too. One thing I noticed so far with this update is you actually have to work on extinguishing the fire. It doesn't go out as quickly as it once did. So that is a huge improvement. You also have to worry about the fire, oh yeah, see? You have to worry about the fire reigniting as well. Especially if the ground is still hot. So that's something you do have to be cautious of now, more than ever. It wasn't that significant in the older update of Z-Fire, but now you really notice it. Let's backtrack a bit. Seems like the fire is trying to spread underneath our feet, which is not ideal. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be fighting this fire quite a bit now. Let's just try to extinguish it the best we can. Let's wet down the surrounding areas to help it prevent its spread again. So this fire was started in 2 places, so that's certainly interesting to say the least. Now, one thing I would like is to have a battalion unit or higher on duty, aside from myself. That way we can utilize scene command and refill our SCBA if we need to. Engine 9 to Firebird, it can show the fire under control at this time. It can show us returning to station. Looks like we got some smoke pockets over here too. So let's just wet this down a little bit more. Okay, it looks like the fire is officially under control. Yeah, that took quite some time to extinguish as well. But as you can see, the fire script has made significant improvements as well, to where we have to battle the fire in a way that we can't let it grow out of control. You have to be on top of it, essentially. Now, I might add SCBA refuel options to the apparatus. I don't know why I have not thought of that the other day. Yeah, I really should make that update. That would be cool. Just so we don't have to swap our SCBA from a scene command officer's car, or having to go all the way back to the station, you know? Yeah, next time I'll just be sure to put them on the apparatus as well. It's no big deal. It takes me 5 seconds to do it, but it would be pretty convenient to have that option too. But yeah, so that was the first call of the day there in Chamberlain Hills. A small vegetation fire that took quite a bit long to put out, essentially, but we got it done. So we can return to the station here, and we can see what else we can get into for this shift here. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and as always, thank you for watching as well. And if you want to check out the community, if you want to play with me, there's no monthly time requirement, no nothing like that. So feel free to play as long as you have a computer capable of running GTA 5. That's all you need, really. And a microphone. It drives me crazy when people don't have a microphone on a role-playing server, you know? It's like the most important thing you can have. Especially if you plan to be in a whitelisted department, you know? You can't talk on the radio without a microphone, so you kind of need that. It's very important. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Davis Supermall parking lot for a reported car fire. Okay. Engine 9 to 5 board. You can show us on scene. We got a working car fire with exposure to another car. You can show us going in service. Okay, we don't need to open up the component doors on this engine. The pump panel is not behind the door, so we don't have to worry about that. But I just opened it for looks, but we shall see. I love how this guy is just stuck in place. He's like, no man, I don't want to leave my job. I'm gonna get fired. That must be one of the store clerks that work. Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, he works at the hardware store. Engine 9 to 5 board, you can show the fire under control. At this time we'll be performing overhaul. Okay, so let's wet down the exposed car as well. And then let's finish wetting down the first, oh, yep, see? Let's finish wetting down the first car here. I wish first person worked without the SCBA in a way. Okay, engine 9 to Firebird. The fire is under control at this time. You can show us returning in service. So that was a close call there. I thought for sure the car would have ignited one way or another, but it didn't, luckily. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but the graphics mod we are using today is QuantV, the latest version of QuantV. Okay, so we can turn off the pump. Wait, did I turn it back on? I thought for sure I turned it off. Okay, it's playing games with me. I thought for sure I turned it off the first time. Okay, engine 9 to Fireboard, you can show us return to station. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. It's just... Okay, let's go this way. It's easier to get out this way. But yeah, that would be pretty cool if we had a fire marshal or a detective, a police detective on patrol. That way they can do some investigation to see what caused the fire, especially if it was malicious or not. So that's the thing with me and how I roleplay. I'm always thinking of how to be creative, you know? Like how to make it more fun for other people too. We have quite a few car fires today, don't we? Well, the first one, yeah, this will be our second. So the first call we had was a vegetation, and this will be the second car fire today. I was hoping maybe for a residential or a commercial structure fire, but we shall see. That would be pretty cool if we had motor vehicle accident calls too. That would be awesome. Cars in this game do not know how to yield, just like real life. Okay, so I think the location that we're going to is Strawberry. Right now we are passing by the Mile High Club as well. I should have gone the other way so you guys can get to see the Legion Square Park we have. Maybe next time you guys will get to see it. I think I showed you guys it already, but it would be pretty cool. I just forgot to drive by there. Okay, we do have a working car fire. It's gonna be... Ooh. Why would you run in front of a fire truck? Nope. Nope.
You had it, huh?
Oh boy.
You asked for it.
Dude, you ran into my engine. Where's the police when you need them? Come on, man. Yeah, we're not dealing with that guy. You shouldn't have ran in front of a fire truck, dude. Come on. Crazy, man. Crazy people in Los Santos. That was funny, though. I tried to brake, but he just ran straight into my truck there, so I tried. I tried. Okay, so now we can pump the water, grab our attack line here, grab our hose line. Man, look at that. Look at that fire roar. That's crazy. Bonfy looks so nice at nighttime. Engine 9 to fireboard, you can show us making a knock on the fire now. It's going to be a working car fire inside of the car wash on Strawberry. Let's see if we can hit this fire from the side, maybe. Yeah, we were not hitting it properly from the front, so we had to try to move to the side. It's pretty tight to maneuver around in here, so I wasn't sure if I could fit back here or not, but it looks like we can fit, which is good. We have just enough room. Let's wet down the ceiling as well. Try to get some of that trapped heat out of here. So, before, with the Z Fire script, there was hardly no incident locations around. We had maybe 3 on default, but it's nice to see that Z Fire has more incident locations. Okay, so I have a call, so I'm gonna take this call real quick and I'll get back with you guys. Okay, I had to take a quick phone call there. Okay, so let's try to extinguish this car fire again. It looks like it did reignite. So let's see if we can get this thing extinguished. Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck now. So yeah, so like I was saying, so it's nice to have more fire incident locations this time around for the fire script. You can always add more, but it's nice to have a lot more this time around rather than just 3 or 5 or however many it was, right? Such a huge difference. Just to get on, have fun, right? Okay, so we're gonna try to continue to extinguish this car fire now. It's kind of smoldering underneath the car somewhere that we can't get the fire to. I wish you could open up the car doors. That would be pretty awesome. I wonder, yeah, let's try. At least we can try, right? Let's see where the cave 12 saw is. Maybe we can cut in the door. Let's cut the door, because I think this is where the fire is smoldering underneath of, and I just cannot get to it. Okay. So yeah, so the K12 saw does work wonders, which is awesome. It's nice that it works on cars that are exploded too. You don't need to worry about that, you know, so that's good. Okay, so it looks like the fire is pretty much out by this point. I do hear some smoke smothering still, so let's just continue to wet this down. Okay, so that was it for that call. So let's go off duty here before we get another call here, right? So yeah, so we're gonna wrap up this video now. We took about 3 calls today. So I just wanted to thank all of you for watching and for tuning into the video with me again. I know it's been quite so long, quite such a long time, I should say, that we have done a firefighter video on the channel with Public Safety Roleplay, but again, I just spent all that time waiting for the script to be fixed. But I did update quite a lot of things in the meantime, so I hope you guys don't mind the wait. But the server is back and bigger than ever. There is so much more to do in the server now, whether you're a firefighter or a police officer or even just a civilian as well. There's so many fun things to do now that you'll need to spend quite some time on the server just to have fun and get to really enjoy the true experience of it. But come check us out. You don't need to put in any monthly time requirement. No, nothing like that. If you're in other communities, you're welcome to join, you know, so just come on in, have fun, spread the word. If you like the server, I would really appreciate you spreading the word. Share it to your friends. That would really mean a lot to me. The community trailer should be getting started to work on very soon. I just have to fine-tune a couple last-minute additions, and then we'll be ready to go. But apart from that, thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed another firefighter video here on the channel. I'm sorry for the wait, but that's just how things turned out. Couldn't help it. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for 1,800 subscribers. Thank you for 750,000 views on the channel too. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.